I think Beyonce is a great representation of an artist working hard and trying her best and getting the results from it. If you see something that's great, you got to respect it.
Taylor, I'm really happy for you. But let me just say something real quick. Beyonce had one of the best music videos of all time. Now I can't help but wonder how Kanye West went from being best friends with the Carters, Beyonce, and Jay-Z to publicly calling them out for not supporting Diddy. It seems like Kanye has been pretty active on social media lately, calling out people left and right, and now it looks like Beyonce and Jay-Z are caught up in it. So, I have to ask, is everything okay with Kanye? It's not just about him allegedly calling out the Carters or supporting Diddy. It's more about the fact that one moment Kanye is all about supporting you, and the next, he's calling you out. Last I checked, Kanye was someone who supported the Carters. But now it looks like he's publicly calling them out for not standing by Diddy. This is coming from the same Kanye, who wasn't even on good terms with Diddy at one point. Do you remember when Kanye shared a pretty heated text exchange between him and Diddy? In that conversation, Kanye sent a message saying that he didn't like the conversation they had. He even told Diddy that he wouldn't let anything come between him and his money. He said something like, "This is my grandfather texting you. Now never call me with no nonsense like that again, unless you're ready to face me." Kanye then went on to explain how he wouldn't be quiet about the situation because of how it affected him personally. At one point, he even said, "Please, come do something illegal to me." Diddy responded by trying to keep things calm. He said, "I'm just trying to talk to you as a fellow black man, and I'm reaching out because this situation is hurting our people. Please stop." Kanye then replied, saying, "Anything you text, I'll post. I love you, and you guys are breaking my heart. I accept your apology in advance." Diddy tried to keep things respectful, saying, "Let's meet face to face. Send me your address. Don't feel threatened. You'll be fine. Just love." But Kanye wasn't having it. He responded, saying, "This isn't a game. I'm going to use you as an example to show the Jewish people who told you to call me that no one can threaten or influence me. I told you this was war. Now go get yourself some business." Diddy, still trying to keep the peace, said, "As soon as I land, we'll meet face to face. Just send me an address." But Kanye ended the conversation saying, "F you, you fed." So now, after all that, why does Kanye suddenly seem to be supporting Diddy? What changed? Some people think it has to do with Kanye's bipolar disorder, and that he might not be taking his medication. I saw one fan tweet something like, "Someone get him his meds for real." Honestly, I was skeptical about the whole medication issue, but then I saw an interview where Kanye openly discussed stopping his meds. He even said that he was initially diagnosed with bipolar disorder, but later realized it wasn't the right diagnosis. He mentioned that he found out he actually had autism. Now that's a pretty big claim, but Kanye's openness about his medication and autism is something people are definitely talking about. While it's interesting, I'm not sure it's the main reason why Kanye is supporting Diddy. However, it does make sense why people are making the connection. Let's be real, there are a lot of people who don't agree with what Kanye is saying. And if you look at the situation Diddy is in right now, it's easy to see why. Diddy is dealing with some serious allegations, and many people are having trouble supporting him. For example, there's the hotel incident with Cassie that was all over the news. People can't just ignore that, especially when it comes to physical violence. When you look at the situation through that lens, it's clear why some people, including Jay-Z and Beyonce, might not want to publicly support Diddy right now. They've got their own issues to deal with too. Speaking of Jay-Z and Beyonce, it's been reported that shortly after Diddy's arrest, a lawsuit came out alleging that Jay-Z had assaulted a woman when she was just 13 years old. That's a serious claim, and it's definitely not something Jay-Z wants to be associated with. It's crazy that these two situations are so similar, and it's got to make you wonder if Jay-Z and Beyonce are staying away from Diddy because they don't want to be pulled into any more drama. I mean, with everything that's going on in their own lives right now, it's understandable why they might want to keep their distance from Diddy. In the end, I think we're all trying to understand what's really going on with Kanye. Is it his mental health affecting his actions? Or is there something else at play here? One thing's for sure though, Kanye's behavior has a lot of people confused. Whether it's his support for Diddy, or his complicated relationship with Jay-Z and Beyonce, it seems like there's always something new happening with him. It's hard to tell what's really going on. The accuser has claimed that both Jay-Z and Diddy were involved in serious allegations, and this is something that's been making its way across social media. It's a claim that has left many people wondering how to respond, and it's definitely worth taking a closer look at. If you were in Jay-Z's position, what would you do? Would you still support Diddy, given the drama surrounding him? Supporting Diddy could feel like jumping from one dangerous situation to another, so it makes sense that people are questioning why Jay-Z and Beyonce, who usually avoid drama at all costs, might get involved in all of this. The allegations against Diddy are serious, especially since they started before he ended up in jail. And when Alex Spiro, a lawyer who represents the Carters, was asked about Jay-Z's connection to Diddy and the allegations, he was quick to deny any deep connection. He said, "Mr. Carter has nothing to do with Mr. Combs' case. They knew each other professionally for years, just like people do in any career. You support each other at music events or at the NBA All-Star Game. That's how the industry works. There is no closer connection than that." Alex went on to say that he didn't know anything about the charges against Diddy and that Jay-Z had no involvement in the case. While Alex was just doing his job to protect his client's reputation, I couldn't help but wonder if he was also trying to protect his own position. After all, who doesn't know about the relationship between Jay-Z and Diddy? Let's not even start on all the times they've been seen together. Sure, they've been in the same room at music events, but it's hard to argue that they don't have a deeper connection. Remember when Diddy once said that outside of his mom, Jay-Z is the only person allowed to call him by his real name, Sean? Diddy said, "There's only one person in the world who can call me Sean, and that's Jay-Z. We call each other Sean. Nobody else can do that. Just my mom, that's it." This is a strong statement, and it makes it pretty clear that their relationship goes beyond just a professional connection. That bond is more personal than what most people realize. So, when Jay-Z's lawyer says they only know each other professionally, I can see why some people might find it hard to believe, especially given their history and the things they've shared about their relationship. Now, Jay-Z's lawyer did his job in making sure to downplay any deeper connection between the two. But it's clear that Kanye West has his own opinions, and he's been vocal about them in recent tweets. After Kanye posted several messages online, many people have started to draw connections between his words and his feelings toward Jay-Z and Beyonce. In one tweet, Kanye wrote, "They're trying to prove a point and y'all know it. You're all just sitting there, laughing at the internet, while this man gave his life to us. He's my idol, my hero." Kanye then went on to call out other celebrities, saying, "Y'all watch our brother rot and never say a word." Kanye also made his feelings clear by writing, "Free Puff," a reference to Diddy. Fans reacted to these tweets in different ways. One fan commented, "At least Kanye has the courage to show support for Diddy, unlike Jay-Z, who is supposed to be his best friend." Another fan suggested that Kanye was being strategic in supporting Diddy because of his own issues with Jay-Z. It's clear that Kanye isn't holding back in his criticism of the Carters and their actions, or lack of action, when it comes to standing by Diddy. For many fans, the question remains, is Kanye right to support Diddy, despite the accusations and the controversy surrounding the situation, especially with the violent incident involving Cassie? One fan responded by saying, "It doesn't matter how you try to paint it. We saw what happened for ourselves. Nice try, but the truth is out there." And that's a valid point. People saw the hotel incident, and it's hard to ignore what happened. The physical violence involved is hard to overlook, no matter who is involved. So, is Kanye wrong for supporting Diddy? Is he calling out Jay-Z and Beyonce for lying about their friendship with Diddy? Some people think Kanye is just being honest, while others feel that he's creating unnecessary drama. It's definitely a complicated situation, and it raises a lot of questions about loyalty, friendship, and how people should respond when faced with serious allegations. At the end of the day, it's up to each person to decide where they stand on the issue. Some may feel that Kanye is right to support Diddy, while others might think that Jay-Z and Beyonce made the right decision by distancing themselves. There's no easy answer, and the situation continues to evolve. What's clear though is that these allegations have sparked a larger conversation about how celebrities navigate their personal relationships, public support, and the impact of serious accusations.